Okay, so we're carrying on with the Velveteen Rabbit, and I'll give you a little recap of what's just happened. So basically, the Velveteen Rabbit has obviously felt lonely, and he's been talking to the Skin Horse. And then one day, the little boy who lives in the house can't find his China dog, and he gets really upset. So Nana, the maid of the nursery, goes and finds the China dog, but can't find it, so just says, take your old bunny instead. So now he's taken Velveteen Rabbit, and some amazing things have happened. Velveteen Rabbit has started to feel loved and happy. And yeah, so let's read. Okay. Spring came, and they had had long days in the garden. Wherever the boy went, the rabbit went too. He had rides in his wheelbarrow, and picnics on the grass, and lovely fairy hunts built for him under the raspberry canes behind the flower border. And once, when the boy was called away suddenly to go out to lunch, the rabbit was left out on the lawn until long after dusk, and Nana had to come and look for him with a candle, because the boy couldn't go to sleep unless he was there. He was wet, through with the dew, and quite earthly from diving into the burrows the boy had made for him in the flower bed, and Nana grumbled as she rubbed him off the corner of her apron. "You must have your old bunny," she said. "Fancy all that fuss for a toy." The boy sat up in bed and outstretched his hands. "Give me my bunny," he said. "You mustn't say that. He isn't a toy. He's real." When the rabbit heard that, he was happy, for he knew that what the Skin Horse had said was true at last. The nursery magic had happened to him, and he was a toy no longer. He was real. The real boy himself had said it. That night he was almost too happy to sleep, and so much love stirred in his little sawdust heart that it almost burst, and into the button eyes that had looked long ago lost their polish, there came a look of wisdom and beauty, so that even Nana noticed it the next morning when she picked him up and said, "I declare, if that old bunny hasn't got a quite knowing expression." That was a wonderful summer. Near the house where they lived, there was a wood, and in the long June evenings the boy liked to go there after tea to play. He took the Velveteen Rabbit with him, and before he wandered off to pick flowers or play at the bridges among the trees, he always made the rabbit a little nest somewhere along the bracken, where he would be quite cosy for a kind-hearted little boy, and he liked the bunny to be comfortable. One evening, while the rabbit was lying there alone, watching the ants that ran to and fro between his velvet paws in the grass, he saw two strange beings creep out of the tall bracken near him. They were rabbits like himself, but quite furry and brand new. They must have been very well made, for their seams didn't show at all, and they changed shape in a queer way. When they moved, one minute they were long and thin, and the next minute fat and bunchy, instead of always staying in the same like he did. Their feet padded softly on the ground, and they crept quite close to him, twitching their noses, while the rabbit stared hard to see which the side of the clockwork stuck out, for he knew that people who would jump generally had something to wind them up, but he couldn't see it. I will read the next bit tomorrow. What's going to happen with these bunnies? Anything exciting? Well, I'm excited to find out, so do watch tomorrow's. I hope you're really enjoying this book because it's something new, obviously, I'm doing. And if you do like it, do email me and tell me, and then I can keep doing it with some fun books. Anyway, bye guys.